I bet you didn't know just how much ancient water-powered mills shaped the world we live in today. Imagine standing beside a rushing stream, the crisp sound of water crashing against a wooden wheel filling the air. It's a rhythm older than most cities, a pulse that shaped everyday life for centuries. Today on Warcraft Survival, we're diving into a world where water, wood and skill were the ultimate technology, where the power of nature itself was harnessed to feed communities, cut timber and build civilizations. Stick around, because what you're about to learn isn't just history. It's survival, engineering, and human ingenuity rolled into one. And hey, if you enjoy seeing the hidden mechanics of history come alive, make sure to hit that like button, share this video, drop a comment about your favorite historical tech, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the practical ingenuity of the past. Now, let's jump straight into the fascinating story of traditional water-powered sawmills, a technology that survived centuries because it worked. Before factories, before electricity, and long before even steam engines, water was one of the most reliable and powerful energy sources humans had. Across rural Europe, communities built mills along rivers and streams, transforming natural energy into mechanical work. These mills weren't just functional, they were alive. Each one had a rhythm dictated by the flow of water, the weight of its wheel, and the skill of the miller. Take, for example, the sawmill operated by Yseph Schneider in mid-20th century Germany. He didn't attend a formal apprenticeship or learn from textbooks. He learned by watching, imitating, and absorbing decades of experience from his father. This method of hands-on inheritance was typical for trades that relied on a precise feel for both machinery and natural forces. By the time Yseph took over the mill after the war, he could manage the complex mechanics largely on his own. Imagine being the person responsible for every gear, rod and pulley, ensuring that a log moved at precisely the right speed to avoid jamming the saw, all while relying entirely on the variable power of water flowing down a channel. Water-powered sawmills were marvels of early engineering. They typically used an overshot wheel, which means water fell from above, using gravity to maximize energy transfer. These wheels were massive, sometimes weighing several tons, and they rotated slowly but with incredible force. The slow, steady revolutions set the tempo for the saw itself. For every 10 turns of the wheel, the saw could move up and down almost 200 times per minute, cutting timber with a precision that rivals some modern sawmills. Efficiency was key. Even a small misalignment in the system, like a slightly off wooden pulley or a loose belt, could waste energy or ruin a cut. The most successful mills, like Schneider's, achieved efficiency far higher than the average overshot wheel, thanks to meticulous construction and maintenance. The way power travelled from water to wood is equally fascinating. Energy flowed from the wheel into a system of shafts, gears and pulleys, each step carefully calibrated to maintain speed and rhythm. Belts carried the motion into the saw frame itself, while separate mechanisms controlled the log carriage, advancing the timber incrementally with each stroke. The miller used a simple lever to engage the system. Yet this action activated an entire network of wooden rods and gears, converting the wheel's circular motion into vertical motion for the saw. It was a dance of mechanics and timing, powered by nothing more than flowing water and human ingenuity. What makes these mills so captivating isn't just the mechanics, it's how they fit into the broader story of survival and self-sufficiency. In rural Germany and many other parts of Europe, water remained the primary source of mechanical power well into the 20th century. Unlike urban centres, where industrialisation and steam power transformed production, remote communities relied on these tried-and-true methods. Mills like Schneider's weren't relics, they were vital infrastructure. They supplied lumber for homes, fuel and tools, materials critical for survival in harsh winters and isolated regions. Understanding how these mills worked offers us a glimpse into a world where humans lived in direct partnership with natural forces, turning rivers into engines and wood into civilization. For history enthusiasts, these mills are more than just machines. They are lessons in resilience, observation, and practical problem-solving. Every part of the system reflects deep understanding. The water's flow, the wheel's design, the precision of the pulleys, and the skill required to keep it all running smoothly. Watching or reading about these mills isn't just entertaining, it's an education in applied physics, engineering, and human resourcefulness. Even today, knowing how such systems operated can inspire modern survivalists, engineers, and hobbyists to think creatively about power, efficiency, and sustainable technology. So, whether you're a beginner fascinated by old-world craftsmanship or an experienced history buff hungry for practical insights, water-powered sawmills offer endless fascination. They remind us that technology doesn't always need to be modern to be effective, that sometimes the simplest solutions, gravity, water, and human skill, are enough to power entire communities for centuries. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the mechanics, history and survival wisdom behind traditional mills, don't forget to show your support. Hit like, share this video with your fellow history enthusiasts. Comment below on the techniques you found most impressive, and subscribe to Warcraft Survival for more explorations into the ingenious ways humans survived and thrived before the modern age. Every share and subscription helps us keep bringing history to life, showing how ancient ingenuity can still inspire and teach us today.